Welcome to Science in Your Shopping Cart, a new series that shows how science touches many of the products you buy at the grocery store, from new varieties of fruits and vegetables to technological advances that make your food safer, cheaper, and tastier. I'm Todd Silver.
Back at the grocery store. Wasn't I just here yesterday? Where's my list? Butter, oranges, peaches. Got it.
Grocery shopping can certainly be a balancing act. On the one hand, you want to buy food that you and the family will enjoy, so taste matters. On the other, you want to eat healthy, but finding that balance is a challenge. Here at ARS, we love food as much as you do, and we're also conscious of making healthy food choices. That's why in this episode, we're going to show you a trio of new peaches, healthier margarines, new beer hops, tasty and healthy wraps, and even, get this, a self-fertilizing almond. But first, let's travel to the decadent, sweet, savory land of milk chocolate. It's funny, but when I think of milk chocolate, the first picture in my mind is that river of chocolate in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I try not to think about the Oompa Loompas. Their hair and outfits freak me out. Okay, back to sweet and savory milk chocolate. Am I the only one craving a chocolate bar right now? Hardly. The US imports around $5 billion in cocoa and chocolate products annually, and we produce millions of pounds of chocolate for consumers. The health benefits of dark chocolate are pretty well known. Mainly, it has more antioxidants than milk chocolate because it contains more cocoa solids, but dark chocolate can be brittle and taste bitter. What if we could make milk chocolate as healthy as dark chocolate without sacrificing taste? And what if we could do it by adding a low-value agricultural byproduct, such as peanut skins? To find out if this is possible, I met with food technologist Dr. Lisa Dean at ARS's Food Science and Market Quality and Handling Research Unit in Raleigh, North Carolina.
We've been seeing a lot in the literature. All this research goes on for what's called functional foods and nutraceuticals, compounds such as catechins, tannins, in products such as tea, coffee grounds, grape skins. We're getting a lot of press because of those compounds and the functional characteristics that they have, in particular antioxidant activity. And agricultural waste is really, a major problem. We have a process for peanuts where we take that red skin off because it's not desired in the final product, especially in peanut butter. So you can imagine here in the US where we grow about 3 million metric tons of peanuts every year, we have this big waste issue. And former scientist Dr. Jack Davis started thinking about how can we capture this material rather than just throwing it away.
Unfortunately, peanut skins are high in tannins, which give them a bitter taste, so skins are usually removed in processing during blanching or dry roasting. Because 50% or more of the peanuts grown in the US are made into peanut butter, all of those removed skins are a major source of processing waste for the industry. Dr. Dean worked with students from North Carolina State University's Food Science Department to figure out how to get more value out of the peanut skins.
They came up with a process where we can extract out the compounds, which in the peanut skins is about 15% of the peanut skin are these compounds. That's a lot of material. And came up with a way to encapsulate it into maltodextrin, which is a large sugar molecule that mainly is extracted from corn. And it's a food-grade material. You'll see it on the labels of a lot of processed food. But you can encapsulate the peanut skin material into the maltodextrin, and then you have a free-flowing powder that you can handle.
The process to turn the peanut skins into a maltodextrin has two major benefits for consumers. First, it removes the bitterness of the skins. And second, it creates this antioxidant-rich powder that can be used in a variety of applications. Dr. Dean has been approached by different companies for possibly adding this powder to their foods. However, she's very conscious of making sure this powder does not get consumed by those with a nut allergy.
You can't put peanuts into food that people don't know about. So as we started working with this, we thought, what goes well with peanuts? Chocolate. Of the top 10 candy bars in the US, 5 of them contain peanuts.
Chocolate already has an antioxidant-rich variety. That would be dark chocolate, which gets its health benefits from the cocoa leaves. The more cocoa compounds that are added to dark chocolate, the greater the health benefit. However, the bitterness also increases with the added cocoa compounds. Dark chocolate could also be brittle, and most cocoa is imported and can be expensive, certainly more expensive than discarded peanut skins.
People prefer milk chocolate because it melts in your mouth, it's really smooth, but it doesn't have those compounds the way dark chocolate does. So this was kind of a way to put the material in, hide it, so consumers would get the benefits without having the negative aspects of eating dark chocolate.
As you might expect, one of the challenges was finding just the right balance when adding in the peanut skin powder to milk chocolate. They wanted it to have just as much antioxidant punch as dark chocolate, but still offer the sensory traits of milk chocolate. Dr. Dean and her research group tested her new chocolate against milk chocolate already on the market. And how did consumers rate her healthier chocolate?
What we found was we could add the peanut skins so the antioxidant activity was equal to dark chocolate, but consumers couldn't taste the difference. The texture wasn't different. It was perfectly acceptable.
The next step is convincing peanut farmers that this new process can add value to their bottom line, while also benefiting the environment. As previously mentioned, up to 15% of peanut skins are removed during processing due to its bitterness. The discarded skins are often either taken to a dump or used in cattle feed. While the cattle feed offers a little value for peanut farmers, only a small amount could be used because of its bitterness. Cattle don't like bitter food any more than you or I. Adding the peanut skins to milk chocolate and other foods gives the peanut farmers a new revenue stream for their byproduct. As an aside, peanut skins are also antimicrobial and can be added to chicken feeds and other livestock feed as an alternative to antibiotics.
Here in North Carolina, we have a sizable peanut processing industry, and they all say, we've been looking forever to find something to do with these skins, besides throw them away. So as we look at sustainability of crops, value of material, this is all coming to the forefront now.
With such a mass amount of peanut skins available, scaling up for commercial use shouldn't be a problem. The challenge is finding the right partnerships between the peanut farmers and the food industry to produce a healthier milk chocolate. And that will certainly put a smile on the face of chocolate lovers, both young and, like me, young at heart.